So this is module 3, continuation of module 3. So here we paid $28,000, but then there's a scrap value of $3,000, and that's why we get $25,000 here. How did we get this 5 here? This is because for years 1 to 5, what is the total number? That is what we need to calculate. So when I say that, that means that year 1 is 1, year 2 is 2, year 3 is 3, year 4 is 4, year 5 is 5, 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15. So basically what we are doing is 5/15th of $25,000 is what we are calculating as a factor. Okay, so 5/15th of this $25,000 is what we are calculating as a factor. For the next year, it will be actually 4/15th of that 25,000, and that comes to 6,667. 25,000 minus. So here we calculated the book value to be 16,617. Here for this second year, we'll use this number, which is 16,677 minus 6,667. That is going to be equal to $10,000. For the third year, we'll use 3/15 times this 25,000. That comes to $5,000. And we'll use this 10,000 minus 5,000. That is going to be equal to $5,000. For the fourth year, we're going to be using 2/15 into 25,000. That is going to be equal to 3,333. So $5,000 minus 3,333 will be equal to 1,667. And for the fifth year, we're going to be using, so year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. For the fifth year, we're going to be using 1/15 times 25,000. And that is going to be equal to 1,667. So this 1,667 minus 1,667 is equal to 0. So this is how we will finish the book value. The book value will become 0 at the end of the fifth year. So the first year, the book value is 16,667. Second year, the book value is 10,000, and so on and so forth. This is how we calculate the book value also. So one of the things in business is to calculate a book value. The accountants do this book value calculation. So you factorize the number of years times what you're going to pay minus the scrap value in the book for calculating the book value. So basically, you can depreciate these amounts from each one of this 5 years. Okay, the total book value is, if you add all these things, the total book value will be $25,000 basically. So instead of doing the depreciation as such, you're going to use the book value for the depreciation. This is what you can use. Okay, so let's do the next one. So now we are going to go to the next method, which is the last method for depreciation. It's called the double declining balance method. And here what we're going to do is the depreciation rate is going to change according to the estimated lifetime. So let's say Jim manages a restaurant. The new furniture he bought costs $1,500 with a useful life of 4 years. The scrap value of the furniture is about $70 at the end. What is the final value of the furniture after 4 years? So again, in this case, we need to find the depreciation rate. The depreciation rate is going to be equal to 100 divided by estimated lifetime is 4 times 2, and that is going to be equal to 0.5. Sorry. So actually I put the 2 here. Actually the 2 should be here, and that comes to 0.5. Okay, and actually this is going to be 1 divided by 4 times 2, or 1/4 basically. So because it is 100%, it is 1. So 1 times 2. So let's do this again. So this will be 1, because 100% is 1, times 2 divided by 4, which will be equal to 0.5. So that is your depreciation rate. We will use this 0.5 to calculate the depreciation every year. So like the last one, we had to take the year into account, and we had to take the total number of years, and we took that as a factor. So here we're going to use 0.5 as a factor. Okay, so let's take the year and then the factor and then the book value. So for year 1 will be 0.5 times 1500, and that will be 750. And so it will be 1500 minus 750, which is going to be equal to 750. For year 2, it is 0.5 times 1500, times 750, this one, which will be equal to 375. And this is going to be 750 minus 375, which is going to be equal to 375. For year 3, it will be 0.5 times 375. That is going to be 187.50. And 375 minus 187.50 will be equal to 187.50. And the fourth year, it'll be 0.5 times 187.50, and that'll be equal to 93.75. This 187.50 minus 93.75 will be 93.75. And the 5th year will be basically equal to 0. Okay, so this is how you will do for, sorry, there's no 5th year, so there's only 4 years, sorry. So at the end of the value, the depreciation is 93.75. So this will be the final value. The final value is going to be 93.75.